Hey guys, Retro Mikey 78 here, and today we're going to go over some pickups. This is all from one store, and it's called Bodach Games down in Arnold, Missouri. They just decided I hadn't been to that store in probably a little over a year, and since I'm working on the GameCube set, decided to go down and check out what they got. So, went down and pretty much got everything that they had that was under $20 that I needed for the set. Total of, I didn't even count these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 times 2. So 26 more GameCube games. Yeah. Got these. Needed these for the set. Go through here and I'll tell you what I did. But he didn't have a sale going on. I just went in there on my own accord. Wasn't looking for anything spectacular. But when I brought all these up to the counter, I asked him, said, "Hey, what kind of deal would you make on these?" He did give me 10% off of what they were. That's fine. I know he didn't have any type of deal going on. But before I do show you these, took some film and kind of did a little bit of a tour around the store. So I figured now I'll show that to you and let you guys see that. I'll be back in a minute. Alright, this is Bodach Games. As you see out here in the front, they have their systems they got for sale all up here. A lot of their cartridge-based games down in this display case. More expensive stuff up here. And they tend to do also the RPG card games. The store is probably about 50-50 between all of it. And then throughout the store they have little sections of each. Nothing big, but like each section has its own. Like NES is there. Super Nintendo's right next to it. But everything pretty much shares a section. There's some of their other, there's just a few on each shelf thing there. Sega Genesis, PS1, some of the newer stuff's up here in the front. Then their back room, back in the back, they got a PS2, Xbox, Wii, and all the way in the end, they got GameCube. They got tables there that they do the role-playing games tournaments on. Alright. Now that you guys seen that, yeah, the place was nice. It's a little place. They sell lots of games. They do a lot of sales and trading games. They also do a lot of the role-playing games, Magic, and all that other stuff. They even have tables set up in the back room for you to do that stuff. So, now, let's get into the heart of this. I bought 26 games, and then I bought a special game over here that's not a GameCube game. That brought the bill up a lot. But yeah, this is just me trying to get games for the GameCube. Got Legends of Wrestling 2. This was a little more pricier. 1080 Avalanche. American Chopper 2 Full Throttle. I hate this show. I didn't even know that they made a game, and really disappointed that I had to buy it to make a complete set. This one, Resident Evil 0, I do already own this. I bought this because I wanted the Player's Choice Edition. To go with my Resident Evil set. As obsessed as I am with Resident Evil, I started collecting the greatest hits titles too. Rainbow Six Lockdown. Star Wars Bounty Hunter. Tonka Rescue Patrol. Yeah, that looks like a great game. I'll have to check it out. Bionicle Heroes. I do not like the Bionicle games either. This is one I seen somebody get on one of their unboxings not too long ago, and it actually made me want it. It's called Space Raiders. It's from the maker. It's Space Invaders. It looks cool. I don't know exactly what the gameplay is on it, but I definitely want to check that out. Got this one. It was Evolution Skateboarding.
It had a messed up case on it. The case was all ripped and up and anything, but I'm just glad I had another regular case, so got home and switched that out. He only wanted $2 for it, so I mean, I can get it and add it to the collection for $2. From Russia with Love, 007, King Arthur. Never even heard of this game. $2 for a sports game. Just something to mark off the list because Madden 04, you know how many of those they made. Next set of games, Conflict Desert Storm, Major League Baseball Slugfest 2003. I don't know what people do to their cases. I mean, look at this. It's all chewed up, beat up. Looks like they stabbed it with something. I'll get me another GameCube case and switch it out with something. Outlaw Golf. Now, this is just the single, just by itself. I did get the dual pack that this comes with a game called Darkened Sky. But if you're going for the complete set, you know, there's games that have duplicates and stuff. I know eventually I'm going to break down. I'll end up having to buy the Metroid and Windmaker dual set. I don't want to, but if I'm going for the complete, I will. Madden 06, NCAA Football 2005, Dark Summit, Enter the Matrix. Oh, get those out of the line for you. This one did look interesting. It looks like a platformer. It's called Dr. Muto. It was a platforming game, and what I was also trying to do is, it was starting to get sun faded on the back. I figured I'd get it before it got any more sun faded, because where the GameCube games sit, he's got them setting where the title's to the customer, but the back's to the outside. You can see this, so I don't like stores that put games in windows, because sun fading kills games. Cabela's Dangerous Hunts 2. Nightfire. 007 Nightfire. Got one called Street Hoops. This is a great one, folks. SeaWorld Adventure Parks. Shamu's Deep Sea Adventures. It's an interesting game. It should be treasured, because now since they took out all the killer whales at all the SeaWorlds, I mean, you just something new, you know, they don't do no more, you don't hear about, so. It says battle the even Kraken and Poseidon, the sea god. Trash and smash your way through special powers. And it's a platformer. I don't know what it is, but one of these days I will check it out. And I got this one. It's called Smashing Drive. I remember right. I think I owned this on the PS2 back in the day. But it's an interesting game. And then what I bought that cost a little more. They had a complete copy of Doom on the Sega Saturn. Awesome game. Didn't have this port. I love Doom. So it's got a crack here and a crack here, but as long as my outer case isn't cracked to where it's gonna hurt me or, you know, stop it opening, the hinges work, I'll be fine. It's got one crack here, but I've got about 5 or 6 of the back, so I'll replace that. But all in all, that was a really good pickup. It's a store I highly recommend you go into, check it out. So, yeah. It's called Bodach Games. It's down in Arnold, Missouri. They don't have a website, or I would link that to you. But if you're here in Missouri, it's a nice little shop. I mean, it's a little hole in the wall, but nothing big, but nothing too small. Oh, table moved on me. Yeah, hey, give me a like, subscribe, please share it around, and I'll have plenty more pickups and other stuff coming here real soon.